Fourth test.
Hello and welcome once again to Boomer 11 Live. And here we are talking about the game which is happening between India and England, day one of the fourth test match. And obviously, as I mentioned earlier on as well, this is a very interesting series for multiple reasons. And as you all know, as the games go by, it's only going to get more and more interesting. And the last second game, and series is on the line for England to win it. And for India, obviously, they'd want to seal the series here before going to Dharamshala because they know what they'll be up against. But day one of play done, 302 for 7. Joe Root scoring 100. Akash Deep with a very promising debut. All in all, you can say it's been a phenomenal for cricket. It was an even contest, as you like to say so at the end of the day. So, what did you make of this day, all in all, just to put it up there?
Yeah, I think it was a great day in terms of Test cricket quality wise, like you said about it, because we had ample amount of runs. We had lots in it for the bowlers as well. I think India would have been really happy with the start that they got. 5 wickets in the first session, but since then I think they would be disappointed with the England tail wagging its tail once again. We have seen, and I had mentioned it in the previous lives as well, that the major difference for India in this series has been their inability to pick up wickets for against the tailenders early on. The last five England batters have gone on to score plenty of runs in this series, probably barring one or two innings in out of the 7 innings that they have played so far. And I think it is going to be a cause of concern for India as well. But going forward, I think the partnership with Ollie Robinson, which is still prospering, this is going to hurt India real badly going forward, because I don't see this. I see this pitch misbehaving towards the later end of the say day three onwards. I think it is going to be very difficult to bat on.
Yeah.
So with so many cracks and everything, I think the spinners will come into the party from tomorrow itself.
Yep.
We did see spinners pick up only 2 of the 7 wickets today, but going forward, I feel that England will be the team that would be on the happier side at the end of day's play today.
Yeah, absolutely. And when it comes to what's most important thing over here is the pitch. And you rightly mentioned about the pitch could be up and down, and that could be a major cause of concern. We'll take some comments meanwhile. Last session was a letdown looking at the score with the start. Akash Deep, that was one of the best debut spell. That was lethal. Exactly. To get a wicket on the no ball and to come back in that way, obviously when you get deflated, right? When you get a wicket on the no ball and it just go out, and you are like, oh, now what do I do now? But Akash Deep, the way in which he came back, outstanding. I mean, credit to him, credit to absolutely Bengal cricket as well. I would not want RCB to take the credit, man, but Bengal for him, because that's what has made Akash Deep the player he is today. I won't unnecessarily bring an IPL here, but either ways, Saloni says, Abel, love your hair. Thank you. What will be a good score to restrict? Now, what's most important is what is a good score to restrict? That's a very good question, which is asked by Nabil. Now, 302 looks like a little too many, you reckon, at this stage?
Yeah, definitely. Like I said, for the team was in some 110 odd runs, 5 wickets down in the first session itself. To from there to the position that they are in right now, and it was only possible because Joe Root finally had some enlightenment. He had scored plenty of runs in India. I mean, his century today created a world record as well. So even after scoring so many runs in India, it was feeling a bit out of place. Not so familiar Joe Root was playing in the first three tests, because baseball is something that I don't feel that your premium batsman who has scored at an average of 60 runs without playing an aggressive form of cricket should just go out there and implement what the team is doing, because you need to have that
Yeah.
sense of individualism. And I think today Joe Root, the kind of innings that he played with a strike rate of 40, 43, 46, was the Joe Root of the past. He understood when to attack. He was not impatient playing with the tailenders. He realized that the likes of Tom Hartley and Ollie Robinson could go on and form a partnership. He gave the confidence to the tailenders as well. And going forward, I feel that 302 for 7 is a bit too much. But
Yeah.
from what we have seen of India's batting in the third test, I think India will be coming in an aggressive form as well. I think tomorrow is going to be very very critical because the number of runs or whatever runs you want to score needs to be scored tomorrow itself because the pitch is going to get worse come day three.
Absolutely, I mean, good point. Whatever you have to score tomorrow itself. So that's a very good order which you can put already to the English team as to what is a good score and what could be the right way to play at it as well. We'll take some comments once again. What will be the good score? So yeah, we did speak about we have to restrict them ASAP. Teju
I
already
think
mentioned it.
330 is something that India would like to do. We have seen it in the past that England have, gone on to score or bat at least the morning session out when they are 6 or 7 down overnight.
Yeah,
But the key for India would be to pick up those 3 wickets very very early,
yeah,
probably within the first hour itself. Restrict them to
I
somewhere
agree.
close to 330 to 350. I think then
Good
India
point.
would still have a chance to bat out the
Good
entire day
point.
tomorrow.
Good point. You mentioned about Joe Root. I mean, I have to just talk about what really made him go to this way. Do you think that the last match is a reverse sweep and everything was really made him just maybe consider things to be a little more different and maybe take things a little more slowly, and which has really worked for him, right? When Joe Root plays this way, not a lot of teams can get him out. He scored 31 hundreds, out of which at least I believe 28, 27 of them has been the way in which he's batted today. He bites his time. He can play all the shots in the world after this, and he's looked like a solid player. I mean, sometimes not bad idea to go beyond baseball and play at your own will. That Folks Joe Root partnership of 250 balls was a good testament to what can be done in India if you're ready to bide your time.
Exactly, and I think that is what we were very vocal about. The the brand of cricket that Joe Root was playing in the first three tests. For somebody who has an average, like I mentioned, for somebody who has an average of 55, 60, playing in a particular way, does not need to change his game and adapt to something that is not 100% 100% successful. So I think today he was careful early on. He did not give away his wicket easily. Um, in the past, we have seen. Well, Jasprit Bumrah has bowled some brilliant deliveries to Joe Root, but he has also got out trying to play some very, very rash shots against the likes of Ashwin, mistiming one, the reverse sweep against Bumrah. I think those two shots were completely unnecessary. He has realized it, and this is the kind of thing that you expect from a class batsman. A batter
Yeah,
who had 30 hundreds coming into this game knew that it was very very important for the team to be down 2-1 after winning the first test. Now was his time to really come good, and come good he has. And I think 302 for 7, if Joe Root can, for England as well, if they can somehow bat out the first session tomorrow and score somewhere close to 400, I think England are going to be the strong favorites in this test.
absolutely, absolutely. Abel, why are you blushing while talking about cricket? Uh, Maybe I'm not blushing because I'm talking about cricket. I'm just blushing. Let's just not get into the reasons. It's Yeah. I think Tejas also mentioned about how important it is to restrict, but I just want to talk about Akash Deep, right? I mean, he's been the star of the morning. First session belonged to Akash Deep. What a story it's been! A guy who migrated from Bihar to go and play cricket, and then he went to Delhi, from there to Durgapur and Kolkata. I mean, Bengal has given him that platform and has honed his skill. It's a third fastball from Bengal to make debut for India in last 7 8 years. I mean, you can say Mohammad Shami, Mukesh
Yeah.
Kumar, Akazip. Something has been going right in Bengal cricket, especially when it comes to fast bowling. That these guys have been able to do well.
Yeah, exactly. And I think Ishan Porel is pretty high in the pecking order as well. I think if he is able to pull in some consistent performances in the next 2 3 years, that is in Ranji Trophy, I think he is also going to get a call up for India. Bengal has provided some very quality pacers in the past as well, from the likes of say Ranadip Bose to Ashok Dinda. And then now to Mohammad Shami, Akash Deep, Mukesh Kumar, all of them have done exceedingly well in Ranji Trophy, and that goes on to show with Bengal's success in Ranji Trophy as well. If you talk about recent times, Bengal reached the finals of the Ranji Trophy, I think thrice in the last 5 or 6 years. That is a team doing exceedingly well in domestic cricket. You also have the likes of Sehbaz Ahmed and some very very good batters as well, the Abhimanyu Ishwaran and the likes of them. But I think it's been a great story for Akash Deep. I think it was a surprise call. I mean, not a lot of us would have expected him to get the debut. But we
Yeah,
have said that this is the new Indian team. The BCCI are making strong and swift changes to Test cricket, especially. We saw that now this is the fourth debutant that India has produced in the series. So I don't think we have seen it in the last 20-25 years as well,
yeah,
where India are playing four debutants in one
yeah.
series.
True.
So I think
I
it
mean,
is. Yeah.
that's a big deal, to be honest. You mentioned about it. I mean, I think the record was three, and we were equal with
Hmm.
Australia
Yeah.
season 2013. But we've
Hmm.
gone one past it. I think every match we're having a debutant since that second test match. I think since the first test match, right? We have a debut in the first test match. No, we did not.
No,
Uh,
no, we did not.
no, since the second test match, it's been a debut galore. Patidar, Sarfaraz, Dhruv Jurel, and now you have Mr. Akash. I'm very, very happy for Mr. Dhruv Jurel, obviously. Alisa says you have a able smile in her. Thank you, Lisa. But let's just move on to the tomorrow's day of play, right? I mean, I thought Jadeja bowled brilliantly. He was unfortunate not to get wickets. How important it's going to be for India to bat? I mean, obviously India's going to bat tomorrow until unless we do something dramatically wrong that England
Hmm.
keeps to bat, gets to bat the whole day. But
I think
obviously we have to.
many world records will be shattered if England continue to bat throughout the day tomorrow. So I don't
Yeah.
think that is going to happen.
What do you reckon India should be doing? I mean, as a batting unit, obviously the pressure is going to be on Jaiswal and the likes of Rohit Sharma to do well, and the pitch is not that easy as well.
Mhm.
You reckon India should take the positive approach or take your time and maybe bat it out 500 runs, 600 runs?
I think
Look to bat
batters.
once and bat long.
Yeah, exactly. I think that should be the motto, to bat once and bat long, because uh, coming in this pitch with so many cracks on the first day itself, coming into bat on the fourth or fifth day, chasing something close to 200, 250 is going to be a Herculean task. And we have seen that India have succumbed to, I mean, they couldn't chase even 230, 220 in the first test when things were not that difficult score runs on. And the likes of, say, a Shoaib Bashir and Hartley is going to be a massive threat, along with along with, say, Joe Root as well in the fourth innings. So I think India would look to bat long in the second innings, the first innings itself. Having said that, I feel that India should adopt their natural game. The likes of Jaswal and Sarfaraz Khan should play the brand of cricket that they have been playing. You wouldn't want, say, a Rajat Patidar coming in and trying to play the sweep shots and getting out to lose deliveries early on. But players like Jaswal and Sarfaraz Khan, who have been very, very, aggressive in their intent and have managed to put away every bad delivery, or almost taken advantage of all the bad deliveries that have been bowled to them. They should be the ones looking to attack more. And I think Rohit Sharma is a natural stroke maker if he gets in. Only one, I won't call it a criticism. I think people in Test cricket deserve to get their eyes in, with people reducing. The attention span of people have reduced by a lot, and that is why I think Rohit Sharma starts in Test cricket. People might consider it a bit slow, but I feel that he needs to play those 50, 60 deliveries before trying to be very, very aggressive. I think if he is able to do that, and control his urge to play those pull shots, because playing pull shots in a pitch that is a little bit slow, there has been quite a few cases of uneven bounce as well,
Yep.
is going to be difficult. So if Rohit Sharma can somehow manage the urge, or control the urge to play those pull or hook shots, and just
Yep.
survive, stay in the crease for the first 40 to 50 deliveries with Jaswal coming
Yep.
and playing his natural game, I think that should be India's motto. I think Rohit Sharma can really convert starts into big scores then.
Absolutely. A good point. Good point. And I absolutely appreciate that what you pointed out when it comes to what Rohit Sharma should be doing. I personally have had that in my opinion that if Rohit Sharma, whenever he tries to play positively, is when he absolutely dominates. And I don't think he should play reckless. I don't mean that he should just throw
Mhm.
away his bat and everything. I'll just take you back to that innings which he played in Ranchi. I think it was in 2019 against South Africa. We lost 3 wickets against a good quality Rabada, Nokia. I don't think Nokia was there, but there was definitely Rabada who was really on top of his game. But Rohit Sharma scored a big 100 there. And I think that's something which you can take a
Mhm.
leaf out of. The pitch was hard. The pitch was not that easy to play on, but he really stood there firm and scored that beautiful 100 which he did there. So I think Rohit Sharma has got it in him to score another 100. I think that's going to be very important as well. As I mentioned, Rajat Patidar is going to have a very important knock as well.
Mhm.
I mean, we spoke about that how important knock is for Rajat Patidar himself because I think at number 4 he's not really given India what it requires. So Sarfraz has
Mhm.
done well, Jadeja has done well. I think that number 4, if he scores big as well, then India really looks like a good team out there to really bat long.
Yeah, I think, and with the way Shubman Gill has played in the third innings, or India's second innings in the last two tests, I think Shubman Gill with that has solidified his position for the time being, until Kohli is back for sure. But
Yeah,
I think it is going to be now a fight between Rajat Patidar and Shubman Gill for that number three spot, because India are going for those youngsters. Once KL Rahul is back, I think these two gentlemen will have to make way for the likes of KL Rahul and Virat Kohli once they are back.
yeah,
But since till then, I think it is going to be very, very important for Rajat Patidar, because I think he has scored some 46 runs in four innings,
yeah,
10.5, average of 11.5, which is not something that you expect from Patidar. And he scored some 29 runs in the first innings itself. So
yeah.
since then, he has had three failures. And it's not just about the failures. I think the way he got out in the last game, you could see that he just gave away his wicket in the first innings when India were in trouble, having lost two wickets. He came in, scored 5 runs, gave his wicket away. And then in the second innings as well, once Jaiswal retired hurt, he came in and then got out for a duck. Another, I mean, it was a half volley, but he couldn't really capitalize on it. So I think this innings is going to be very, very important for Rajat Patidar. And this test, I think he's going to play in the next one as well. So I think these two test matches is going to define his career going forward.
Absolutely, good point. And I think that's going to be very important for Rajat Patidar and for India for him to do well. Rajat Patidar, it's now or never. Absolutely, Tejo. It's now or never for him. And if he doesn't do well, it's obviously exit doors. But yeah, I mean, that's about it from us for today. I mean, hopefully, we come back tomorrow with some good news and India are doing well. And hopefully, we have a grasp of the game as well. Thank you all for watching this video. Do not forget to check out our app, Boomer 11. As I'll always like to urge you, we'll be here always with the fantasy tips. The IPL is around the corner. WPL has already gotten going. MI taking on DC. It's been a very good game to watch. Obviously, MI well on course for the chase to chase at 171 down. They've
I
already
think they
chased it
did.
down. They
Yeah, yeah,
did.
yeah. They won on the last
They won
delivery.
by last ball. They won the last ball. Yes.
It was a very
Yeah,
exciting game. They needed 5 runs to win of the last delivery, and
they
this
hit a
Sanjeev
six.
and Sajana came in and hit a six.
Yeah, wow. Yeah, so that's a very good start to WPL as well. So interesting way.
Something
Obviously,
with Mumbai,
Chinnaswamy.
right?
Huh?
Mumbai can never go wrong. There is something with
No,
Mumbai.
Mumbai can never go wrong. And in Chinnaswamy, any score is chaseable. As simple as that. That's the
Yeah.
whole point. And yeah, I mean, I think Yastika Bhatia played a very good knock there, which is watching her knocks. That was
Harmanpreet Kaur,
beautiful.
Yastika Bhatia, I think.
And
But
Jemima also
I
played
feel in this
phenomenal.
Women's Premier League, what we were excited to see in the last season as well, I think the opening partnership of Delhi
People don't
Capitals.
wear that tomorrow, is what he says. Ah, see, Teju, I've never jinxed RCB with the jersey. If you guys knew about it, whenever I won a jersey, RCB has always won. But nonetheless,
Apart from the
hope
time
our
that you came to watch the KKR versus
yeah, with
RCB game
Sandeep
with me.
Mani, yeah, it was the only time, which is bad.
So I am the
Otherwise,
anti-curse to that RCB jersey.
yes, guys. But either ways, that's about it. We'll cover WPL more, a little more in length because RCB is
Yeah.
playing. That's why. And then, we'll cover that in length
Not at
tomorrow.
all bias.
On that, good night, all of you. See you all tomorrow. Do not forget to check out our app, Boomer 11. You can play all the contests. There's some football matches happening. You can play all the Gulf League, Saudi Pro League, every single thing on Boomer 11. And just do check out your predictor feature. Do check out our predictor feature as well because this is where you can check out your prediction skills and win lower prices for absolutely free of cost. And check out our premium contest with Boom 11 because get into our shop, buy some groceries, and get some premium points and invest it on the Boomer contest because you might be in chance to win some mega prizes there. So check out our premium contest. All of you watching it, thank you all for joining once again. And we've also launched the website feature. You don't really have to use mobile now. Enter www.boom11.com and you can play the fantasy on Boom 11 on the website as well. Have a good night, all of you. See you all soon. Bye bye.
Good night, guys.